Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to another installment of me reading every single lost episode creepypasta I can get my hands on. I'm Neko, the curator of this horrible idea. This time around, we're going to be reading Cold, SpongeBob SquarePants Lost Episode. I don't know how I should feel about this. I wasn't particularly a fan of SpongeBob, but I didn't hate it 100%. Supposedly this is a pretty good one, or so the site doth proclaim. I suppose it's time for us to check it out. I used to be the biggest fan of SpongeBob as a kid. I bought Nickelodeon merch and other things from them. As I grew into a teenager, I was going through a garage sale with my mom. I spotted an old VHS tape and it was labeled Cold. I looked on the back and it also had the label Reef Blower in Sharpie writing that was wearing off. I always loved nostalgia and I realized I had never had the tape. I asked my mom where he got it. I asked the old man who I bought it from where he got it. He told me he got it from a thrift store 6 years ago, which was a copy of an episode from Nickelodeon, and an employee sold it as they didn't want it anymore, and apparently it was supposed to be a version with dialogue. I knew the episode never had dialogue, but I heard that it was intended to be fully voiced before equipment failure caused the episode to be mainly silent. I was curious as to what it would be like with dialogue, so I took the tape home. My little brother was going to come over anyway, so I could watch it with them. He was around 5 and a half at the time. I slid the tape in and turned it on. I gave my little bro some popcorn and some Orange Crush. The episode started with a normal intro before transitioning to the title card. The title card said Cold with flowers and an ice block in the background. The unsettling part was the music, which was normally cheerful, become fever, and this made me excited. Plus, wasn't this supposed to be Reef Blower? But I thought that was a scrapped episode. The bubble splash transition played as usual. Now, SpongeBob was at Patrick's house. Very cheerful music played. Patrick and SpongeBob were having a small conversation until they got into a small argument. The argument graduated into a fist fight. I just thought it was another normal episode, but was mistaken for a Reef Blower copy. SpongeBob said, "Patrick, you are nothing, piece of disgusting coral." I was what? My brother asked me why SpongeBob was angry. I just say he just didn't eat the dinner. Anyway, Patrick with no answer, he just thinks so. He says, "Go eat coral pizza by yourself, you fool made of bronze." SpongeBob gasps. SpongeBob gasps and says with an ew face, "How dare you talk this way to me, barnacle boy?" Patrick answers, "Because this is my mouth." The two showed the tongue each other as Squidward watched, laughing. SpongeBob went to his home and Patrick stormed into his rock. The bubble transition appeared and it showed Patrick sitting in his tub. There was sound, even the sound of Patrick's blinking. He sat, and a Krusty Krab logo sculpture beside him, and some Kelpo boxes at the floor, and this time, I say to my brother, "Stay." But for no reason, he left the living room sad. My mom was outside doing yard work and planting tulips. I continued to watch. Everything was normal until Patrick go out of the tub and walks to SpongeBob house. Thought that Patrick was going to make something skull. He stormed out of the tub with a ice cream. He went to SpongeBob's house with a sad face. SpongeBob opened the door and screamed. Patrick had the ice cream in his hand. Patrick let out a depressed sigh as his pink fingers slowly went into the ice cream. He was sweating. "I'm here for apologize," Patrick said. SpongeBob hid on the couch with a realistic tear running down his face off his nose. He said, "Let me alone. You swear me this morning. Don't do anything. I'm swearing." As he knew he was going to make something skull, Patrick said, "Let's go. I know that I have been gross this morning, but I'm here for it. Apologize." SpongeBob then got the ice cream and get one lick. Instantly, he starts to eat the ice cream and burp. Patrick asks if he liked the ice cream. SpongeBob says, "This is freaking awesome." Then the two became friends. Then the screen fades to black and appears 2 days later. Started smiling and crying of happiness. It showed Patrick, his happy, within the background a beautiful scene. All SpongeBob friends saying, "Thank you for watching the show." Then Patrick smiles and SpongeBob makes his typical laugh. After this appears Mr. Krabs and names Patrick to the manager of the Krusty Krab 3 before the episode on in credits. Before the VHS over, it panned for another split, then showed a warning that said, "Hello, here is Nickelodeon. Sorry for the inconvenience. What you watched was a scrapped finale of SpongeBob. Stephen was making it and finished, but when he got right that was too lighter to end the show. The episode was trashed and was replaced immediately by the reef blower episode. But remember that if you found another tape named Cold, report for police, because that infringed the copyright law, and who recorded it is going to receive a $300,000 lawsuit. But don't keep it with this tape. It's just useless, and please not show that for anyone. Sincerely, Nickelodeon, Los Angeles. I was happy. Before security, I asked from my dad if we could go fishing in the Old Jack 1796 lake. Note, this lake don't exist. We go and I throw the hard in the water. My problems were solved. I thinked. 12, 16, 29. Water founder finds an old VHS tape in the Old Jack International Lake. The tape has the name Cole. The rest is blurst. This was a reading. This was the reading of Cold, a SpongeBob SquarePants lost episode. Good ending. I can't with this. So bad. I believe this is one of the troll pastas. And as being a troll pasta, this is a 7 out of 10. So dumb. Story-wise, 0 out of 10. Oh my god. Oh. That was not what I was expecting. But, I want to thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you thought of this, very scary creepypasta. I hope you will, tune in for our next creepypasta. It is bye-bye for now. Bye! Jesus fucking Christ.